You're listening to the Astromommy Daily Horoscope, a forecast that hopes to shine a light in the dark, helping us all see where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. Whether you're a first-time listener or a long-time subscriber, thanks for being here. I truly appreciate you being in the Astromommy community. I hope you enjoyed today's horoscope and card reading. If you would like to support the Astromommy newsletter, there are several ways to do so. Subscribe on Substack, share it with a friend, schedule a reading, check out my family's Etsy shop, Metaphysical Flamingo, or just leave a tip. Without further ado, here is the Daily Horoscope. An overview of Jupiter's ingress into Taurus and horoscopes for all 12 signs. Daily horoscope for Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. Good morning, friends. Well, today is very exciting. Jupiter enters Taurus today, and in this post, we are going to talk about what the planet Jupiter represents, what the transition from the last decan of Aries to the first decan of Taurus symbolizes using the correlating tarot cards, and a little bit about Jupiter squaring Pluto and Mars upon his ingress. And finally, horoscopes for all 12 sun or rising signs. Okay, let's get into the astrology. The last time that Jupiter was in Taurus was in June of 2011 to June of 2012. So as we go over the themes of what to expect with this transit, you can also be looking back to that time period to reflect on how the archetype played out for you back then as well. The only major aspect to perfect today is Jupiter's ingress into Taurus, which will happen at 1:19 p.m. Eastern Time. Below is the ingress chart cast for Washington, D.C. You can see Jupiter at the top right of the chart at 0 degrees Taurus, 0 minutes. Upon his ingress, he will be co-present with the North Node, Mercury, Uranus, and the Sun. The midheaven of the chart is also in Taurus at 29 degrees 17 minutes, conjoined the fixed star Alcyone of the Pleiades constellation, also known as the Weeping Sisters. Upon Jupiter's ingress into Taurus, he will immediately engage in a partile square to Pluto in Aquarius, which will be exact on May 17, 2023. Mars is at 27 degrees of Cancer upon Jupiter's ingress, and so he is also engaging in an opposition to Pluto and applying to square Jupiter as well. Mars will perfect the opposition to Pluto on May 20th, and then the square to Jupiter on May 23rd, 2023. So we have this dynamic T-square energy that is building up from Jupiter's ingress on the 16th all the way until the end of the month, when Mars leaves the engagement range. It is a huge day for astrologers. This is one of the biggest transits of the year. So we're going to break all of this down a bit more. What does Jupiter represent? Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, abundance, hope, and broad vision, and whichever house he will be traversing for the next year will point to the areas of your life where great blessings, good fortune, and redemption may occur. Jupiter takes about 12 years to go around the Sun, and as such, he spends about 10 to 12 months in each sign. He is the largest planet in our solar system and has 95 known moons. Jupiter's time in Taurus may start with a bang, since he will be forming that square to Pluto and Mars shortly after entering the sign. Jupiter, Pluto, and Mars all together can signify something massive, something nuclear, and something forceful, literally or figuratively. Jupiter in Aries has been about pioneering, trailblazing, and executing our sovereignty and expanding our identities as individuals and as a society. Jupiter in Taurus will be about our staying power, what we are building, creating, and nurturing. What we started in Aries, we now have to tend in Taurus, and Jupiter can give us the opportunity to have the resources, the energy, and the vision to do so. Jupiter's transition from Aries to Taurus as symbolized by the tarot. Each sign is made up of 30 degrees. Within each sign, there are 3 minor arcana cards that correlate to that sign, one to each decan. A decan is a 10-degree segment of a zodiac sign. Within each sign, there are 3 decans because there are 3 10-degree divisions. The 3 Aries decans correlate to the 2, 3, and 4 of wands in the tarot pictured below. The 2, 3, and 4 of wands symbolize inspired choices, overseeing commerce, starting a new adventure, and commencement, the celebration of the end or the achievement of a goal, and the simultaneous beginning of a new chapter or a new direction. Jupiter went into the last degree of Aries on May 12, 2023, which just happened to also be the degree in which the hybrid solar eclipse happened. So there could be a major feeling of commencement occurring with Jupiter's ingress into Taurus. Something has been achieved, completed, or reached its natural end, and now something new is beginning, starting, or taking the natural next step in the process. The Four of Wands also correlates to Venus in Aries, a pioneering, independent force that initiates and takes action. Venus is the goddess of love and has to do with relationships, love, beauty, pleasures, sexuality, sensuality, and things of tangible value like money, jewels, and fine art. Aries is a cardinal sign, meaning that it begins things, initiates, and deals with fast, acute, and impulsive situations and behaviors. It's also a fire sign, which signifies passion, enthusiasm, and things that are motivated by the spirit within. When Venus is in Aries, she is in the opposite sign to her home sign of Libra, and so she may feel a little lost, distant, and out of sync with her true nature. She's in the domicile of Mars, the god of war, anger, strife, and aggressive action, which are all very opposite to Venusian qualities, and thus she may feel more impulsive, aggressive, and extroverted. So there's also this fiery goddess energy of Venus that we are leaving as Jupiter leaves the final degree of Aries to enter Taurus, which is a Venus-ruled sign. And Venus right now is in the exaltation of Jupiter, which is Cancer, and so they will enter into a very beneficial mutual reception, where they can give each other ample support. Jupiter will ingress into the sign of Taurus on May 16th, 2023, and then station retrograde on September 3rd, 2023, at 15 degrees Taurus, 34 minutes, and travel back to 5 degrees Taurus, 34 minutes, and then station direct on December 30th, 2023, finishing his time in Taurus on May 25th, 2024, when he will leave Taurus and ingress into Gemini. Here is a graphic that I made of Jupiter's time in Taurus over the next year. The 3 decans of Taurus correlate to the 5, 6, and 7 of Pentacles in the tarot, which have to do with feeling in need and suffering, being able to share your wealth, and working hard toward a long-term goal. The first card in the set is the 5 of Pentacles, and this card has a lot to do with feeling sorry for yourself and not noticing the resources that are right next to you. With Jupiter coming into this space, I feel like this is an indication of blessings in the form of help from others, gifts, and reinforcements that are coming, in whatever area of life this is for you. This card also correlates with Mercury in Taurus, which he is currently in and just finished his retrograde. Mercury is the messenger, the planet that is said to move between worlds, rising as the evening and morning star multiple times per year. He governs communication, thinking, and transport. In Taurus, Mercury focuses his attention on that which we are building, creating, and composing, connecting all the dots so that we may thrive, flourish, and take root in our environments. A plant is only as healthy as the soil it is planted in, right? So too are humans. They are only as healthy as their environment. So Mercury in Taurus communicates with the environment by gardening, nurturing the relationships, and being sensual and passionate. Horoscopes for all 12 signs. Now let's talk about the things we can expect for each of the 12 signs. This will make the most sense if you read your rising sign. If you do not know your rising sign, you can cast your chart for free online at many websites. Here are a few of my favorites: cafeastrology.com, astro.com, and astroseek.com. Aries. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your second house of money and possessions, so this could indicate a wonderful boost in fortune. You could experience an increase in wealth, money, or possessions. You could also learn a new skill, as the second house is also about skills that you use to support yourself. This is a big opportunity to invest into your powers of self-sufficiency, and with Jupiter in your court, the sky is the limit. Taurus. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your first house of self, health, identity, and personality. You may enjoy some blessings to your looks, or you may feel energetically on top of the world. Your identity could expand in some way that makes you really happy. You could grow in who you are and what you do to take care of yourself. Maybe a new health routine that really supports your authentic nature. This is a huge opportunity for nurturing who you are and who you are becoming. Gemini. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 12th house of self-undoing, solitude, confinement, and hidden enemies. Having Jupiter enter this house for the next year could be a major blessing and offer a redemptive quality. Since this is the house of our subconscious programs, this next year you could see some real shifts as you rework a part of who you are to be more of who you've always wanted to be. This could be like shedding an old destructive habit and putting a new healthy habit in its place. This is a big opportunity for spiritual growth that can change your life for the better. Cancer. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 11th house of friends, allies, hopes, and wishes, and could indicate a friendship, network, or group that you are a part of growing and assuming a more influential role in your life. It could also mean a raise at work, winning some money, or receiving fortunate blessings from friends. This is a huge opportunity for stoking the fires of friendship and tending to the new and old friends that are important to you. Leo. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 10th house of career, public recognition, praxis, and in traditional astrology, the mother, and could indicate prosperity in your career, more publicity, or something wonderful happening with your mother or another important woman in your life. In terms of your career, you could be getting a promotion or a guru-like status that benefits you. This is a grand opportunity for a major increase in your social status and prosperity. Virgo. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your ninth house of religion, belief systems, long-distance travel, foreigners, and higher education. You could expand your mind by learning about a new belief system or philosophy that intrigues you. Maybe you are even going to become more interested in astrology. You may go on a lot of long-distance trips that nurture and expand your vision for life in some way. You could start a new educational program and invest in yourself. This is a really nice opportunity for pleasurable travel, expanding your heart and mind, and learning new things. Libra. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 8th house of shared resources, other people's money, soul contracts, and investments. You could inherit a large sum of money, or your partner could come into some money or investments. There could be good fortune in investing or wealth-creating opportunities with others. Your soul bonds that you share with people, like your family or your spouse, may get a boost of good energy that nourishes the bonds, making them closer and more joyous. This is a great time to invest in the people you love and your legacy. Scorpio. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 7th house of relationships and legal partnerships. You could fall in love, or if you are already in a relationship, this could be a boost in your sensuality with your partner. There could be blessings with your business partnerships. You could get the deals you want or win the battle for something you've been working hard for. If you're dealing with court drama, the judge could rule in your favor. This is a huge opportunity to share affection and dreams with your partner and focus more on the simple pleasures of life. Sagittarius. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 6th house of health issues, stress, and pets. This could actually be a really great blessing, in that Jupiter brings positive, optimistic energy that renews hope and joy. So if you've been dealing with health issues or stress of some kind, Jupiter going through this house could indicate things getting better. This could also be a time when your pets are doing better and enjoying life more. If your pet has been having health concerns, this transit may signify things going in a new direction. This is a big opportunity to use the powerfully healing properties of Jupiter's optimism and faith to help you handle stress. Capricorn. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 5th house of children, pregnancy, romance, recreational activities, and your creative expression. This transit could represent an abundance of creative energy and output. If you are trying for a baby, this could be a very fortuitous time to conceive. If you already have children, then maybe this is a time when you are expanding the fun and joyful pastimes that you have with them, making many fun memories over the year. Jupiter going through your 5th house of romance can also indicate a fun romantic experience that could be on the horizon for you. This is an opportunity to be joyful, expressive, and optimistic in regard to children, romance, and what you do for fun. Aquarius. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 4th house of home, family, roots, and in traditional astrology, the father. You could be expanding your home in some way, or expanding your family. Maybe there's a birth or a wedding and you are welcoming in new members. You could also move and go to a new place, and this could be a joyous event that feels lucky. Your dad could be having some good fortune in his life that is prosperous. This is an opportunity to grow and expand and tend to your family, roots, your home, and foundation, and all that is positive and anchors you in this life. Pisces. Jupiter in Taurus will be in your 3rd house of siblings, community, your daily route, communication, and elementary education. This could be a great time to nurture and tend to your relationships with your siblings. You may find that contributing to your community or your neighborhood in some way is fulfilling, maybe becoming part of the community garden or something. Your daily route could get very busy and expand and grow for some reason. Maybe you have a new item to add to your routine that has you driving a lot more than usual. You might take a new course online or at your local community center that is rewarding. Perhaps your style of communication becomes bigger and better, and your ability to write, tell stories, or communicate your ideas gets easier during this transit. Your self-care routine may get a makeover. Jupiter in your 3rd house is a huge opportunity to grow your community and work on your own ways of communicating and taking care of yourself as well. I hope you enjoyed the horoscopes in today's post. Please leave a comment. Until tomorrow, Astro Mommy.
Thank you for reading or listening to the Daily Horoscope. Quick links and resources can be found at the bottom of the newsletter. If you seek knowledge and enlightenment, the Astronomy newsletter may be right for you. Side effects of reading or listening to the Astronomy newsletter are common and include joy, jubilation, delight, happiness, gratitude, love, triumph, feeling in tune with the universe, experiencing deep insights, reflections, and contemplations, a lightened soul, a lighter step, feeling awake when others are asleep, illuminated, enlightened, having spiritual experiences, noticing repeating numbers, animals in nature, or songs on the radio that speak to you, getting vibes, clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsmelliance, feeling like you know secret language, biophilia, crying tears of joy, emotional literacy, feeling lively, stable, exalted, having an auric glow, or feeling like you woke up on the right side of the bed have all been reported. If you purchase anything through the affiliate links that I provide in the newsletters, I will make a very small commission. Thanks for listening.